Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So inshallah ta'ala, just so you know, maybe if you're new to this community, right after the sunnah, inshallah, we'll start our, every Friday we have a family program. Every Wednesday we have a tafsir program open for the public. Thursday is a program for the sisters between Maghrib and Isha. And then Friday is a family program. It's a potluck program. The series that we've started, because we finished, alhamdulillah, the series Walking with the Prophet, and we started a new series called Nation Builders. So, inshallah ta'ala, do join us right after the sunnah, inshallah. Today, in fact, I have a prize. It's a contest. It's a contest, and there's a special prize. There's only one prize, not two, only one. So I'm going to have to pick maybe 4 or 5. And I will announce what the contest is after when we start the program, inshallah ta'ala. All right, so do your sunnah and join us if you have time. Those of you who don't have time, maybe if you have something busy, more important to do than here, so jazakumullah khair. Have a good night. We'll see you inshallah ta'ala whenever. Take care, inshallah. All right, brothers, inshallah we're going to start soon. So I'm going to request those who are staying, inshallah jazakumullah khair, and those who are leaving, tawakkalu ala Allah, so that we can start our program. Yeah, we're going to open for the sisters as soon as those brothers finish the salah. We're going to open the partition for the sisters as well. Yalla. This is not a kids program. I always say, this is not a kids program. This is a family program. So the content is made for both. It's a family halaqah. لا, it's for next this. So the brothers who are there, لو سمحتم, come this side, inshallah. Ask your dad to come this side. Tell your dad to come this side. Yalla. So that we can start, inshallah. I guarantee you, every night, alhamdulillah, every time we do this, you're going to come out with something. Definitely learning something, inshallah, that you can practice, that you can act upon as well. Yalla shabab, please, let's start, inshallah. So the prize that we're giving away is a bicycle. Aywa. Jazakallah khair. This is to give away? Oh, this is not. Is this giveaway? Oh. أعطيها الباقة هذه. هادو كمان ها إن شاء الله. Okay. يلا ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله. يلا. Those who are outside, يلا. Those who are outside. يلا شباب. Huh? Hey, definitely. Your dad has to be next to you. اقعد جنب أبوك. اقعد جنب أبوك. أو جنب أمك. اقعدوا جنب أبوكم ولا جنب أمكم وأنت كمان. أيوه. يلا. خلينا نبلش إن شاء الله تعالى. We're going to carry on the story of Musa alayhi salam. There will be today is leadership. We're going to learn about leadership tactics. We're going to learn about management. We're going to talk about vision. We're going to talk about mission. So this is why I'm saying this is not just for kids. It's for everyone. Parents, mothers, husbands, wives, everybody, inshallah ta'ala. We've got something for everyone in this house, inshallah. Yalla. اقعدوا بدنا نبلش inshallah. Yalla. Jaldi. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Before I start, I said I want to give away a bicycle. It's a mountain bike. So this is the prize. The prize or the contest is there's an age limit. The age is from 9 years to 18. 18 only. 9 to 18. صح? 14? That's it? 9 to 14? بس في Who's above 14 here? Girls and boys. Who's above 14? So they can also participate. Who's above 14 and below 18? Aywa, ha. Above 14, below 18. You have to show your ID, my friend. ها طيب here's the contest. اسمع طب خلينا نبلش. ليش بتتكلموا؟ اسمع. alright. سورة الملك. من حافظ سورة الملك؟ Only from 9 years to 18. سورة الملك is the سورة الملك. انت حافظة سورة الملك؟ It starts with what? ممتاز ما شاء الله عليك. Okay. How old are you? 10? Are you sure? You look like 15. ما شاء الله. طيب. Alright. So خلاص I'm gonna take 4 or maybe 5. 5 girls, 5 boys. Who want to participate? أخونا حبيبنا هشام, he will take names. 5 names. حافظة سورة تبارك الملك؟ لا كلنا جزء تبارك. It's all about سورة الملك. So who knows سورة الملك? Full all together. انتي ايش اسمك؟ ها؟ موسى؟ مزنة. سجل عندك. مزنة is 1. Second girl. انتي حافظة سورة الملك؟ لا اسمع. Listen. It is not one ayah. You want chocolate? Here I give you chocolate. ها. I want the full surah. السورة كلها. اوكي انت حافظة سورة الملك؟ لا طيب نزل يدك. حافظ سورة الملك انت؟ نزل يدك. I'm still with. حافظة سورة الملك؟ All of it. What's your name? فاطمة. عندنا مزنة وعندنا فاطمة. 2 girls. سورة الملك حجة. ما بداش. Do you want? You don't want? Are you sure? You know سورة الملك? You know سورة الملك? You know سورة. Come on. Khala, I told you, please don't do this. Look at her. You know Salat al-Mulk. Okay, what's your name? No, you will. Yes. Okay, who wants to participate but below 18? ما فيش خلاص بس 2? 2? طيب خلاص 2. Boys, who knows Salat al-Mulk? 9 to 18. How old are you? 13. What's your name? ها؟ ياسين. سجل عندك ياسين. What's your name? Muhammad. You know Salat al-Mulk? How old are you? 11. What's your name? لا حول ولا قوة. What's your name? محمد. سجل عندك محمد. ها؟ طيب. أنت إيش اسمك؟ صالح. سجل عندك صالح. And your name? Ziad. Here's 4. Because we have only 2 from the sisters, so I need 2 more from the brothers. So 4, يعني 6 brothers and 2 girls. حافظ سورة الملك كلها. طيب سجلوا. وأنت كمان. What's your name? محمد. حماد. سجل عندك حماد. Do you know سورة الملك? Here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna do this after صلاة العشاء. بعد صلاة العشاء, and you, I'm not going to be the judge. The judge will be you. And the criteria will be not because you memorize. لا. The criteria is the memorization, the nutq, the ahkam, the rulings. So this is what we're going to be looking at. Not just if you memorize. I'm going to ask you from somewhere in the middle. I'm going to tell you start from here, and then we're going to where to stop and when to end. And I'm going to be looking at the ahkam, the recitation. The very last thing will be the voice. Most importantly is the ahkam and the nutq. What is the nutq? The nutq is the pronunciation of the letters and the words. So this is what I'm going to be looking at, inshallah. So you got them all? How many boys do we have? 6. And how many girls? وين هذيك؟ وين راحت؟ وين هالبنت؟ اللي كان زعلانة وين راحت؟ ها؟ Anybody else wants to do this? From the girls. Anybody else? Who knows Surat al-Mulk from the girls? Yalla. Who knows Surat al-Mulk? It's okay if you're not 9. How old are you? طيب خلاص. You know Surat al-Mulk? What's your name? ها؟ عايشة. سجل عندك عايشة. Okay. يلا بسم الله. Let's start. The contest is when? بعد صلاة العشاء. After صلاة العشاء إن شاء الله. Okay. بسم الله. If you know the answer, only raise your hand. You don't know the answer, don't raise your hands. Don't raise your hands. Like why I'm hearing a lot of noise? Why I'm hearing noise? The boys are quieter now. Yalla, bismillah. Question number 1. Who are the inhabitants of Egypt? I talked about this last week. The people who lived in Egypt at the time before the coming of Musa alayhi salam. How many, who are the categories or the inhabitants of Egypt? Inti awal wahda, you raise your hand. Yes. The Hyksos? Huh? Banu Israel? And the Coptics. طيب, ممتاز. And the Coptics. So they were the Hyksos, who were the original people living there. And then the Coptic, it's not the Coptic that, don't like somebody said, it is not the Coptic who are here today, the Aqbat of Masr of today. No, this is different type of Coptic that used to live there. And then Banu Israel, I told you the story of Yaqub alayhi salam, and then when they migrated from Palestine to Egypt, and the children of Israel lived there happily until the Pharaohs, Coptic, Hyksos, and Banu Israel. Where did the Pharaohs hail from? Al-Fara'ina, where did they come from? Huh? Greek? ما قلت أنا Greek, I didn't say Greek last week. أيوة. South Africa. Some say that they came from South Africa. يعني not South Africa. يعني Johannesburg, Johannesburg. They from Africa. They said Africa in general, not the South, but they came. There's the majority that says that they came from Africa. طيب. And why did the Pharaoh or the Fara'ina enslave Banu Israel? Why did the Fara'ina, the Pharaohs, enslave Banu Israel? Yes. They were loyal to the Hyksos. So they sided with the Hyksos, and they were against the Fara'ina. So when the Fara'ina took over, they enslaved them. And what tactic did the Pharaoh use against Banu Israel? Yes. Before marking the house. So there's a tactic. What is the tactic that the Fara'ina used to identify Banu Israel? Huh? They marked the houses before marking the houses. Issar, before marking the houses. Here, kill the boys and keep the girls. La. How did they know boys and girls? La. I said something before identify. Hey, what's happened? Who going around? Okay, first of all, they had Egyptian women going around. And then exactly, so they would identify men, seeing the ladies from Banu Israel if they are pregnant. If they are pregnant, what's number 2? They will mark their houses. And then after marking the houses, what will happen? And the army will come and raid their home. So this is the tactic that Pharaoh used against Banu Israel to identify who's pregnant, who's not pregnant, so that, that's what happened. Remember the dream that I'm going to talk about. I talked about the dream last week. The dream of Pharaoh when he saw this fire hailing from the east and then destroying his kingdom. And then the interpretation of the dream was that someone from Banu Israel will destroy his kingdom. So he issued a rule, and the rule was kill any newborn. You will see that when Musa will reach the palace. So the rule initially was to kill all the children of Israel. But then what happened? They started killing all the boys. Then what happened? After several years, there were less men and more women. So they said, Ya Fir'aun, we are running out of men, so you need to change this rule. So 1 year we'll let them live, and 1 year we will kill them. In that year, that day, he let them live. Who was born? Musa? No. Harun. So who's older, Harun or Musa? Harun. And, Oh, didn't get the chocolate? Oh, you didn't get the chocolate. أنا رايح مع موسى ورايح مع ده ويقول لي chocolate. الله يسامحك يا man. That's why he's Yemeni. And هذا اليمن, this is man. اليمن كذا. This is who they are. Yemen, man. The Prophet says, الحكمة يمنية والإيمان يمني. الإيمان is Yemeni. The Prophet says, Iman is from Yemen. And then Hikmah is from Yemen. The Prophet was praising the people of Yemen. Hikmah is from Yemen. But what is al-hikmah? I'm talking about Musa, and he's telling me, give me my chocolate. طيب. The year when they were set free. Yeah, what's going on? Where's your dad? أنت دائما مخرب علينا. أنت وين أبوك? Where is he? إيش قلت أنا? What was I saying? لا قبل بعدين. أي صن حياك الله خلاص. أو أنا شفت فيه كذا. لا شفت فيه خلاص. What did I say? The year they were set free, Harun was born. And the year when they were deemed to be killed, Musa was born. طيب. Who remembers the formula of tawakkul? حجة تفضلي. The formula of tawakkul for hijab. The first formula إيش هي? It starts with what? Action with tawakkul equals what? Equals what? Success. طيب, this is exactly what you said. Action plus real tawakkul equals success. So there must be an action, there must be an effort. And then after the effort, you've got to, and I said, real tawakkul. What is real tawakkul? Tawakkul is not like you do something, you say inside of you, la, I'm not doing it happily, I just have to do it because I have to. La, real tawakkul, you go and you really put your trust in Allah Azza wa Jal, and then and only then you shall see the fruit of your action. Hajjah, green, wala black, wala hada, I've got bunch. We have a pink. Huh? Girl. You have to wear hijab. Here, wear this. Yalla, wear hijab. Yalla. Do you like that color? Or it's red? Okay, I have something better. Here. It will match your heart. We're starting now. Before we start, if you're the sister, you get this hijab. If you're the brother, you get another hijab for your wife. What are the two orders, the two prohibitions, and the two good news? I need the surah. تفضل شيخنا, تفضل أستاذ. لا, the surah, the ayah. I mentioned it last week. The ayah. From the ayah, there will be two orders, two prohibitions, and two good news. الآية. تفضلي أختي, تفضلي. هي وهذه. وأوحينا إلى أم موسى. Number one, أن أرضعيه. Number one, order number one. And we inspired the mother of Musa. Number one, أرضعيه, suckle him. فإن خفت عليه فألقيه في اليم. If you're scared, throw him into the yam, into the river. That's order number two. Suckle him, throw him. That's two orders. And then the two prohibitions. ولا تخافي ولا تحزني. Don't be scared, don't be sad. And what are the good news? إن ردوه إليك وجعلوه من المرسلين. We shall bring him back. The good news number one. We shall bring him back. Good news number two. And we shall make him from the مرسلين, from the messengers, from the prophets. مش عارف أنا sister في عندي bunch of hijabs. I don't know about this. Yalla, give her one. I made a big mistake. Anna, it's my fault. You never ask us which one you're going to live here until tomorrow. You pick one, you give it to her. خلاص. I want to see which one. Which one أختي? Which? هذا ولا الأخضر؟ أخضر. هذا. يلا حبيبتي, يلا خد. Okay. يلا بسم الله. Let's start. يلا بسم الله. Please. يلا, I'm starting officially. Against all odds. So what happened? خلاص, she put him into that basket, and then the current takes him into the river. So he goes against all odds. The currents take him where? Take him to Fir'aun's palace. The mother wanted to save him from Fir'aun. Musa goes to Fir'aun. Why? Because there's a plan. It's all been orchestrated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He has to go to the palace. He has to live in the palace. He has to grow up in the palace. Why? You will understand why. So next time you read Surah Taha, or you read Surah Al-Qasas, you read any surah. You know how many times I mentioned it last week? How many times Musa was mentioned in the Quran? 100 وكم? 136 136 times. In how many surahs? 50 surah, 50 surah, 100. أيوة نعم أيوة. Oh, here we go. 136 and 50 surahs. So he goes there. Why do you think Musa had to go up in the Pharaoh's palace? You will understand here. Why you think he will go up? عشان he can get the power? So he can grow up well? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because of that, I'm going to tell you. I think I'm going to tell you on this one. I'm going to tell you this one. I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you this one. I'll tell you this one. Musa, you will see that he will have a mandate. I will share with you the mandate. And for him to have this like a responsibility. What will be his responsibilities? For him to fulfill his duties and responsibilities, he has to have certain qualities. These qualities, he can only inculcate them or learn them from the palace. Naam, he has to be in the palace. He has to learn few things, few skills. And those skills he can only learn in the palace. Musa, if he was to remain with Banu Israel, he will be what? He will be a slave. ولكن لا ضروري أن يكون حر. He has to be free. Why free? Because later on he has to lead. A slave does not lead. He will need to lead. Lead who? Banu Israel. Banu Israel. So he needs to have certain skills, and first and foremost, he has to be a free man. The only free people were Egyptians. So he had to grow up there. He had to learn. He had to learn how to manage things and how to see things. He will learn a lot of things from Fir'aun. ايش صار؟ By the way, Musa, who named him Musa? You don't know. And what is the meaning of Musa? Do you know the meaning of Musa? No, you don't know. You know? أنت مصرية. If you don't know, then there's a problem with you. طيب, what is the meaning of Musa? لقيت الماء. Musa means the water discharge. The water, anything that is thrown, I throw out through the water, they call it Musa. يعني لقيت الماء. You found something outside of the ocean. Oh, Musa. This is the regular, technically speaking, this is the word. The word Musa means that. So Musa, they found something, a baby. Musa. So who came? Definitely they knew right away he's from the children of Israel. That's why they threw him. They tried to get rid of him, to save him. So subhanallah, why I'm saying Allah orchestrated everything. Because if Fir'aun was outside, he would have killed him. If the soldiers were outside, they would have killed him as well, because they know he's from Banu Israel. Kill him. This is the year where we have to kill all the Banu Israel, all the boys. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not want Fir'aun to be out. Allah Azza wa Jalla did not want the soldiers to be out. Who was out? Asiya, look how things are going. Things are so magnificent when you leave things to Allah. When you do the real tawakkul. She had to put her baby. It was tough for her. But after she put her baby in that basket and then she let him go, her heart was not at peace. لولا أن قبضنا على قلبها لولا أن ربطنا على قلبها عفوا. So Allah Azza wa Jal made her be patient, and He helped her, hold her, because she could have gone and told him, my baby. So look what happened. وحرمنا عليه المراضع. This is amazing again. Sisters, you will understand this more than all the brothers here. Musa, was he crying? No. Musa wasn't crying. He's a baby. Remember the order Allah gave to the ocean, to the river. That's Musa, don't harm him. So Musa goes peacefully. He's not crying. As soon as he's there, who was there? Asiya and her maids. They were there. Oh, Musa, يعني a baby. فوفو فرعون. فوفو فرعون. هم تعرف المصريين بيدلعوا بعضهم. يا فوفو تعال يا فوفو. يجي فوفو رانين. ايه ده بص انا بقول لك زي بص يا فوفو ايه يا سوسو يعني آسيا. And I'm just telling you how the Egyptians, they like to pamper their so she's calling him Fufu and he's calling her Susu. استغفر الله لا حول ولا قوة إلا. Maybe I don't know. طيب ايش بص baby ايش قال فرعون when he saw فوفو ايش قال؟ اقتلوه. ايوه قال اقتلوه. قالت له آسيا, she says لا تقتلوه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا. فرعون said kill him. He said that she said, no, don't kill him. Maybe we want raise him and we can, because Fir'aun didn't have no babies, he didn't have no children. The story of the story of Yusuf, remember? The minister of Egypt and the wife, they couldn't have no babies too either, right? Look here, it's almost the same thing. Fir'aun didn't have no children. So she says, no, don't kill him. Maybe we'll take him as a child and we'll raise him. عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وحرمنا عليه المراضع. So now so far Musa is quiet. All of a sudden they picked him up, and then from this girl, this woman to this woman, and then Sassy, she took him. Oh my God, خلاص, he's mine. And then Musa starts crying. Musa starts crying. Ladies, why does a baby cry? There are 1, 2, 3, as far as I know, 3 reasons as to why a baby would cry. Why would the baby cry? You know? He's hungry, sleepy, he needs to be changed. MashaAllah alayki. Huh? Scared? A baby. He's not scared. Scared of what? He's a baby. Either he's hungry, or he has some pain maybe in his belly, or, like he said, sleepy. Wallah, he needs to change. So far, look at him, he's fine, there's nothing, so why is he crying? He's probably hungry. So what happened? They tried to breastfeed him, but they can't, because the wife of Fir'aun, sisters, tell the brothers, for a woman to be able to breastfeed, what should she be, or what should she do, or what, something must have happened. She must have a baby. Subhanallah. And for that baby, when she delivers a baby, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala automatically produces milk to the breast of that woman so she can breastfeed. It's from Allah Azza wa Jal. A woman, don't think a baby can breastfeed from any woman. No, it's impossible. So as soon as they took him here to here, no, Musa is crying. Wah, ish what's going on? And then the sister follows him. She follows him. The sisters follows him. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala وَحَرَمْنَا الْمَرَضِ مِنْ قَبْلِ فَقَالَتْ هَلْ أَدُلُّكُمْ عَلَى أَهْلِ بَيْتٍ. Look. Allah is saying, and we had caused him to refuse all witnesses at first. All witnesses. Why? Because Allah is planning something else. What is the plan? We want to bring him back to his mother. So the daughter, the sister, she goes and follows, and then as soon as he goes into the palace, she's crying. So she's trying to help them. What does she say? So his sister suggested, shall I direct you to a family who will bring him up for you and take good care of him? Look, subhanallah. Shall I? Who are you? I'm a girl, I'm a woman. From where? From Banu Israel. Do you know this boy? No, I don't know this boy. But I know of a woman. Look. I know of a woman. She's got good milk. Shall I bring her? Fir'aun says, go and bring her. So she goes. She runs. Mother. What happened? Musa, where's my baby? He isn't Fir'aun. ايش قالوا بيقولوا المصريين؟ يا لهوتي ايش يقولوا؟ بيقولوا كده. يا لهوي، مش يا لهوتي، يا لهوي. استغفر الله العظيم. ما تسجل الاشياء هذه، ديليت. يا لهوي. Those of you just watching, just laugh, okay? The Arabs, they understand. You don't understand because I'm trying to mimic the Egyptians, right? Anyways, she was saying, what happened? Well, where's Musa? He's with Fir'aun. So she runs to Fir'aun. And then فَرَدَدْنَاهُ إِلَىٰ أُمِّهِ كَيْ تقر عينها. Allahu Akbar. You see why I'm aligning these things, and look, I'm highlighting them with yellow because they're very important here. So she goes, the mother goes, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala held her heart. So she does not say, my baby, he's my son. They would kill him and kill her and kill the girl. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave her that hikmah. She goes, and then Fir'aun, who are you? I'm a woman from Banu Israel. Why are you here? She called me. I have a good milk. I have good milk. A lot of women, they come and they use me because I have good milk. And we love Fir'aun. Look at the technique. She's trying to be Masriya. She's trying to be politically correct. We love Fir'aun. We are Fir'aun where? ايه فرعون كذا فرعون وانا احب فرعون ايوه بنحب فرعون. So فرعون shut up خلاص she shut him up. She shut him. She can't say anything. And then they said, okay, try. And he's crying. Musa is crying. Musa is crying. Musa is crying. Musa is crying. And then as soon as she grabbed him, she put him on her chest. And then he started suckling. He's suckling. Then he became all quiet. Suckling. Fir'aun is amazed. Did he tell her, take him, khalas, take him and feed him and then bring him, or live in the paradise? Look what happened when you do something for Allah, when you put your trust in Allah. This is why I call the formula for tawakkul. Fir'aun told her, do you want to take this boy, breastfeed him? She's going to take her baby to breastfeed him. It's going to take at least, 2 years. So she's going to go back and take her baby. But on top of that, what's going to happen? On top of that, she will get an allowance. What is this allowance? She will be paid. Fir'aun told her, we will pay you just to breastfeed this baby. She never said, she kept him, she would have never gotten nothing, and maybe they would have killed him, killed her baby, and killed her too. But subhanAllah, when she put her trust on Allah, what did Allah told her? Allah told her, وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا لِتَعْلَمَ أَنَّ. I want you to tell me this. What is this? أَنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ. What does that mean, sisters, brothers? What does that mean? أَنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ. Allah's promise is true. What did Allah promise her? What did Allah promise her? That Musa will come back. We shall bring him back, and you will breastfeed him. So Allah's promise was true. She put her trust in Allah. It was tough for her. It was very difficult to let her baby go, to throw him into the river. It was so tough for her. She in fact hesitated. Yet because she put her trust in Allah, and Allah promised something, so Allah brought her son back. وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. A lot of them don't know. Allah made a promise and Allah fulfilled His promise. So what happened? Now he goes back. Why does he have to live there? Musa's obligations or responsibilities. Number one, he has to call Fir'aun to Tawheed. This is, Allah would send Musa, right, for this mission. What is this mission? Number one, he has to call Allah. قُولَ لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا لَعَلَّهُ يذكر أو يخشى. So call him to that. Allah already knew that Fir'aun would not believe. Yet he sent Musa to Fir'aun to call him to La ilaha illallah. That's number one. Number two, he has to liberate Banu Israel. This is his mission. To help Banu Israel come out from that enslavement, that ubudiyah that they were going through through the Egyptians. So that's mission number two. And number three, to take Banu Israel out of Egypt and form a renaissance, because they need to build this new, not a country. Naam, he will have to take them all from Egypt into Palestine eventually, but in between they will be wandering for 40 years somewhere in the desert. Why? You will see why. Because Banu Israel, despite all, subhanAllah, they kept on questioning. They kept on disbelieving. They kept on refraining. Despite, this man, Musa, these are the people who saw so many miracles, subhanAllah. Yet, a lot of them did not believe. So these are the Musa's mission. Number one, to call Fir'aun to La ilaha illallah. Number two, liberate Bani Israel, free them. Number three, take Bani Israel out. This is what the Christians they call, or in the Torah and the Old Testament, they call it the Exodus. Exodus is when Musa alayhi salam took Bani Israel out and they crossed the ocean, and we will talk about the opening of the ocean and whatnot. So this is the mandate. So it will go through all this. I will test you on this. This is for all. Please. Ya shabab. Girls and boys. There are 4 stages in the life of Musa. We will go through this together. Stage number 1, preparation. Look how Allah Azza wa Jal prepared him. وَلِتُصْنَعَ عَلَىٰ عَيْنِي وَلِتُصْنَعَ. Allah Azza wa Jal, you shall be made under my observation. So Allah has to prepare him. Preparation number 1, where? In the palace until he's 30 years old. For 30 years he will be there. You will see what he will learn when he is in the palace. So preparation number 1, he has to be prepared where? In the palace. Number 2, in Midian, when he travels to Midian. Where is Midian? وين مدين؟ فلسطين. قالوا الأردن, Jordan, around Jordan area, that's where Midian is. So he will go there. That's another episode in the life of Musa that we will talk about. That's where he will meet those girls. That's where he will become a shepherd. Brothers and sisters, didn't all the prophets become shepherds at some point? You remember when we talked about Prophet Muhammad? And what Prophet Muhammad learned through being a shepherd? Musa, he will learn being a shepherd because he will have to lead he will have to lead more than 100,000 Bani Israeli. He will have, look at me. I have only about 300, 400, 500 people here and I'm sweating. Musa had to lead 100,000 Bani Israel. أنا لو يعطوني 100,000 بني إسرائيل لذبحتهم كلهم أنا. I don't have no patience. Kill them all. The non-believers بس the believers خلينا. So preparation number 2, he has to go. How many years? 10 years. That's where he get married. Where's your dads? أروح your dad and your mom. That's where he will need to get married. Why? He's not complete. He will have to get married. Prophet Muhammad got married. So this is before he became a prophet. He had to get married, subhanAllah. So was Musa in that year, in that stage, in that preparation stage, number 2. And then he will come into the other new episode, will be execution. First execution, confronting Fir'aun. Back and forth. Sisters and brothers, do you think confronting Fir'aun was like in a year or two? 15 years. Of debates, pulling, letting go, the signs, the blood, the river, the Nile turning into blood, the frogs, all this punishment. So 15 years, Ya Fir'aun, Ya Fir'aun, Ya Fir'aun. You see, when you give da'wah, it's not easy. It's not easy. For 15 years, he's been calling and calling and calling. And then eventually, he will get the order from Allah Azza wa Jal to go and come out from Egypt. This is leading Banu Israel. Execution part 2, that's what we will go through. Here are the 10 qualities, and we will go by each quality, insha'Allah ta'ala. All the brothers, please remember this. If you want your son, or you, or your daughter, to be a leader, a great leader, you need this. 10 qualities, and we will see them in Musa's life, inshallah ta'ala. Quickly, because I'm tired. Not tired, no. I'm just, I need a hug. Yalla. Hug each other, girls. Boys, hug each other. Yalla, quickly, and then sit down. Yalla, quickly. Girls, ladies, yalla, hug each other, please. It's very important. Yalla. All right. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hug each other. All there. Henak. When hugs? When the common hugs? Go hug somebody else. No, chocolate later. ما في chocolate. Thank you. جزاكم الله خير. لا, no chocolate now. ما شاء الله عليكم. Thank you so much. يلا خلاص. يلا. Thank you. Go. Well, the Jannah hug. This is an amazing hug. I call it Jannah hug. يلا. Thank you so much. خلاص. 5 to 10 minutes max will be done. خلاص. 5 to 10 minutes max will be done. شوف ايش سوت هذه. يلا. اخذت مني قلب الفؤاد. جزاك الله خير for reminding me. The قلب الفؤاد, I'm gonna jump on it. قلب الفؤاد, you reminded me because I forgot. The difference between al-qalb and al-fu'ad next week. I need to keep on bringing you so that you come back, inshallah ta'ala. First, because I want to cover it, but I will, I promise you. 10 qualities, tenderness and kindness. To be a true leader, a great leader, you need to be tender and great and kind. You will learn this from someone in the life of Musa. Somebody has to treat him with kindness and tenderness, because a leader who's not... Issar, all of a sudden, Issar, what's going on? شفت كده؟ All these boys here, where are your parents? Go back to your parents. يلا, go back. They just dropped you off and they left? يلا. Go back to your dads or mom. يلا. A leader who's not tender and kind, what would he be? How was Hitler? How was Saddam, maybe? How was, no? A leader who's not tender and does not grow up in being kind, he will turn into being a tyrant. So was Fir'aun. This is something that is studied in psychology. Wallahi, it's studied in psychology. No one is a tyrant for being a tyrant. No one is an oppressor for being an oppressor. When they studied the life of that person, it gives them clues as to why that person became a tyrant in his life. Mostly had to do with his upbringing. Subhanallah. So tenderness and kindness, distinguished education, that's what he will get in the palace of Fir'aun. Because at the time, only the Fara'ina, they were able to go to school. Otherwise, Banu Israel, they were slaves. They were not allowed. So Fir'aun had to go to school. The best university in the world at the time was the Egyptian university. Hey, give me an evidence of what I just said. An evidence. What is the evidence? Huh? Who said that? Who said that? Who said pyramids? Who said the pyramids? The pyramids. Isn't that the pyramids? It's an indication that these people had some amazing type of education. Until today, they're not able to figure it out. Right? It is not the Egyptians, by the way. حتى ما تكونوا احنا Egyptians were smart. لا, they are smart, ما شاء الله عليهم. Hey, guys. What are we teaching here? Number 2, physical strength. We'll talk about physical strength. Musa and the 1-inch punch. We'll talk about the 1-inch punch. Confidence and high self-esteem to be a great leader. Musa will learn that. Courage, you will learn that. Role model. He will have a role model. Sisters or brothers, for hijab or for other hijab if you are a husband to your wife or to your kid. A role model. What role model would he take, Musa, to become a great leader eventually? Shu'aib, la. When Shu'aib? Harun? No. No. The father of the girl? No. Let me give you Asiya? No. Prophet Muhammad? No. I say Prophet Muhammad. When Prophet Muhammad and when Musa? Somebody, he will become... Okay, let me give you a tip. His mom, who's breastfeeding him, will talk to him about someone who will be role model. Min huwa? Al-Khidr? No, he can't take Al-Khidr as a role model. La. Not Al-Khidr. Not Al-Khidr. He will take someone that the Egyptians and Banu Israel loved. He mean? Yusuf. The Egyptians loved Yusuf, but Israel loved Yusuf. So his mom was smart. She will start talking to him about Yusuf and why the Egyptians loved him and whatnot. His mother was so smart, you will see why she was smart. And then balanced personality. You will see that with Musa alayhi salam. So balanced. Humble. He will be humble. He will have a vision and he will have a righteous companionship. Who will be that righteous companionship? Harun. In 5 minutes. Kindness. I talked about everyone, right? So kindness. Kindness, he will get it through Asiya. She will be kind. She will love him. He will grow up being pampered, being hugged. It's very important. Why do you think I call the hugs? Because I want, the hugs. La, I want you to hug your children. I want you to hug one another. It's very important to have hugs, to feel loved. You Egyptians, to feel loved. I've never met someone who says, I don't like being loved. Never. I love being hated. When people hate me, I'm happy. I've never met such a person. Everybody wants to be loved and to love. Al-Hub. So he had that love from Asiya. And on top of Asiya, somebody else. His mother. Who will breastfeed him. Who hugged him. Who breastfeed him. And she never told him, I'm your mom, by the way. She was smart. She never told him, let me tell you what happened. Initially. Just so you know what I went through. But she picked sisters. Why sometimes women, or even men, we lack hikmah. We lack wisdom. What is wisdom? Is to say the right thing at the right time. And the right place. هذه wisdom. الأمر الذي ينبغي في المكان الذي ينبغي على المنهج الذي ينبغي. هذا قول ابن القيم رحمة الله عليه في الحكمة. ومن أوتي الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا. Whoever gets hikmah, wisdom, it is a great khair from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The mother never told him at this point yet. No. She will prepare him. So kindness from Khad. And then leadership without kindness leads to, as I mentioned, to being tyrant, to being an oppressor. طيب, distinguished education. I talked a little bit about this. Greatest university at the time was in Egypt. And Banu Israel, they were not able to get educated. So Musa had to go back to the palace to be able to get educated and to learn. And not only that, only Egyptians get to be educated. Not all that. And hence the pyramids. The math, the calculation behind the design of the pyramids, isn't one of the wonders of the world? One of the wonders of the world are the pyramids. So who did that? The Egyptians at the time, who were extremely intelligent. Musa had to learn. For him to learn, he had to grow up in the palace. That's number 2. Number 3, physical strength. Aywa, Musa was really strong. What is my evidence that he was strong? Gulli. Hajja. Aywa, the punch. أعطيها الحجة. The punch with, can you kill one man with one punch? Don't punch nobody, by the way. Don't punch anyone. Don't go out there and say, let me try this on you. And then don't do that. But Musa was so strong. Alayhi salatu wasalam. He punched a guy and he killed him. So, hey, the Romans, when they have these arenas and they have these arena strength competitions, right? This is from the Egyptians. So Musa had to, he got that again by going to the palace and grew up in the palace. The one in punch was we're going to talk about. And strong body, he calls strong mind. And that Musa needed that. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The name of Allah al-Qawi. By the way, what does the Prophet say? In Allah. When we got to al-Qawi. Hold on. Inna Allah yuhibbul mu'mina. Al-Qawi. المؤمن القوي أحب عند الله من المؤمن الضعيف. The strong believer is more beloved to Allah than the weak believer. The strong believer is more beloved to Allah than the weak. Strong in what? Strong in iman, strong in strength, strong in everything. Do you work out? You don't work out. That's why you don't work. Anta, look, where's your six pack? You have only one pack in the pack. No? Six pack. Work out. Exercise. Let me make it easy for you. Brothers and sisters, I'm serious. If you can only walk half an hour a day, 45 minutes a day, you will decrease, may Allah forbid, Ya Rabbi save you all, the chance of getting cancer by more than 40%. Go and check. Check all the. Just not only Google. Check what they say about walking. Just walking. I didn't say go and run and whatnot. Walking. So this is something that Musa alayhi salam had to learn when he went back to the palace. And last but not least, confidence. I'm going to end here. Superman. A leader has to be confident. Imagine if Musa is to lead Banu Israel and you govern Banu